Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again for Music Therapy with Randy. Not in my dining room this time. As you can see, I have my new studio space set up for all my virtual sessions and lessons, and I'm really excited. Today is my first recording in the new space. So I have a lot of fun stuff planned for us today. I really want it to be an easy, relaxing, go with the flow kind of music day today. So I hope you enjoy, and yeah, let's get started. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free, so if you wanna have fun, come along with me. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I wanna throw my date book over the fence and buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. I'll keep it till it's covered with age, 'cause I'm writing your name down on every page. Hey, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Well, how's about cooking something up with me? Alrighty, so whether it's morning or afternoon or evening when you're watching this, you all know that I always like to get us started with some movement, really get the blood flowing in our bodies and getting our brains going and working so that we can have a successful 30-minute music session. So today, it's going to be something nice and easy, but I still need you to be sitting up nice and tall in your chair, both feet on the ground. I won't be able to physically show you each of these things because I have to play and be close to the speaker. However, there'll be simple things. The first thing we're going to start with is just tapping your toes. So I want you to just tap along with the music. Toe taps. Tap, 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 tapping your toes. Gotta tap when the spirit says tap. Gotta tap when the spirit says tap. When the spirit says tap, you gotta tap right along. Tap when the spirit says tap. Good, tapping those toes. Do it again. Gotta tap when the spirit says tap. Gotta tap when the spirit says tap. When the spirit says tap, you gotta tap right along. Tap when the spirit says tap. Okay, let's get some stomps going. Okay, so stomping those feet. Let's stomp, stomp, stomp. Gotta stomp when the spirit says stomp. Gotta stomp when the spirit says stomp. When the spirit says stomp, you gotta stomp right along. Stomp when the spirit says stomp. Gotta stomp when the spirit says stomp. Gotta stomp when the spirit says stomp. When the spirit says stomp, you gotta stomp right along. Stomp when the spirit says stomp. Alright, we're gonna do some knee lifts this time. Seated in your chair, you're gonna lift that knee up, up, and down. Switch your legs. Up. let's use our hands to pat on our knees. Pat on our knees. Pat when the Spirit says pat. Pat on your knees when the Spirit says pat. When the Spirit says pat, you gotta pat on your knees. Pat when the Spirit says pat. Pat your knees when the Spirit says pat. Pat your knees when the Spirit says pat. When the Spirit says pat, you gotta pat on your knees. Pat when the Spirit says pat. Alright, my favorite one, give me some clapping. Clap, 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 clap. Gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. Gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. When the Spirit says clap, you gotta clap right along. Clap when the Spirit says clap. Do it again. Gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. Gotta clap when the Spirit says clap. When the Spirit says clap, you gotta clap right along. Clap when the Spirit says clap. Good. Alright, let's roll those shoulders. Good. Let's roll forward and roll. Good. I want shoulder shrugs. Shrug when the Spirit says shrug. Gotta shrug when the Spirit says shrug. When the Spirit says shrug, you gotta shrug right along. Shrug when the Spirit says shrug. Shrug when the Spirit says shrug. Gotta shrug when the Spirit says shrug. When the Spirit says shrug, you gotta shrug right along. Shrug when the Spirit says shrug. This time I want us to focus on taking some big breaths in together. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. Ready? And breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Keep breathing. Gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. Gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. Sing when the Spirit says sing. Sing when the Spirit says sing. And you gotta stop when the Spirit says stop. Very nice. Excellent job. All right. We'll spend the next few minutes singing some of my favorite songs. These are just good songs, feel-good songs, songs that you are all very familiar with, some gospel tunes, some hymns, some songs that you've known since you were really young. And this is a great warm-up song, I think, to start with. It's Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan. Well, I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, get there? Well, if you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home. Tell all my friends I'm coming too, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Ooh, I got chills. I love it. All right, let's see. This next one is a really fun one, definitely one that you've known for a long time. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Shine all over my neighborhood. I'm going to let it shine. And hide it under a bushel. No, I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around my neighborhood, all around my neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. All around my neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. All around my neighborhood, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All right, and we're going to finish up this first segment of our session today with just really easy, Amazing Grace. And this first time, I want you to sing it with the words. Second time we go through it, we're just going to sing on la or ooh or hum it. Don't focus so much on the words, but I just want you to be in the musical moment. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. Ooh or la or hum. La 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 la. Hey everybody, welcome back to our second segment of our music therapy session today. We have done some moving, we've done some singing, and now we're going to work on our musical memory. Now this is going to be a lot more fun than it sounds. You're going to get to hear a lot of different instruments today. You're going to get to hear them and see them. But before we start that, I want to introduce you to the song and get you in the groove of the rhythm, okay? So each time the music stops, we're going to count together. 1, 2, 3. We'll count 1, 2, 3. When it stops, it's 1, 2, 3. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 'Kay, nice. So each time you are anticipating that 1, 2, 3, this time you're going to be hearing an instrument, okay? So for this first little section that we do, you'll either hear rhythm sticks, you may hear a drum, or you will hear a cabasa. So we're going to go through just like we did. You will hear each of those instruments play. I don't know what order they're going to come in. That is for you to remember. So try and really think hard. When you hear the first instrument, note, okay, maybe that is the drum. When you hear the second instrument, note, maybe that is the rhythm stick. Whatever you think you hear. And we're going to put them together at the end and see if we come up with the same answer. Okay? So you have rhythm sticks, cabasas, drums. Listening close. So now that you've heard it and you've gotten the hang of it, you heard drums, cabasas, rhythm sticks, cabasas, drums. What do you think that you heard? I'll give you just a second. If you said rhythm sticks came first, cabasa came second, and drum came third, you are right. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, so let's do another one. We're going to do 3 different instruments this time. You will hear seed shakers. Seed shakers. You will hear a tone block. And you will also hear the xylophone. Okay, so seed shaker, tone block, xylophone. Here we go. Okay. So, in what order do you think you heard it? Well, what was the last one you heard? What was the last one you think you heard? Seed shakers. That's correct. This was the last one. The first one you heard was the tone block. So that leaves the xylophone in the middle. So the order was block, xylophone, and seed shakers. Good. Okay, let's do one more. So we have one more set of instruments for you today. You will hear jingle bells. You will hear sand blocks. And you will hear maraca. Okay. Here we go. Listening ears on, as I would tell my children. Let's go. Okay, let's see. What's the last one that you heard? I think that's the easiest to recall. The last one that you heard was a jingle bell. What was the first one that you heard? Was it the block or the maraca? Maraca. So that leaves middle was the sand block. So you heard them in this order: maraca, sand block, and jingle bells. Yes, and you did it. It's shave and a haircut. Good job. All right. So I'm gonna have my my cohort here go ahead and head out. And we will go ahead and finish up with a couple more songs this afternoon. And I want to start with one that is really special to me. It's called I'll Fly Away. My grandmother asked me to sing this for her at her funeral. And so every time I sing this song, I think about her. And so I want to share it today. Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. Just a few All right, so we're going to slow it down a little bit and play a gospel tune. This is one of my favorites too. Elvis Presley sang this one. I really like listening to his version. Precious Lord, take my hand. We'll sing the first verse and the chorus. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When my way grows drear, precious Lord, linger near. When my life is almost gone, hear my cry, hear my call. Hold my hand lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. We're going to finish up with another one of my favorites. It's fitting for this week because it has been so stinking rainy and cloudy for days, and today finally I have seen some sunshine and some beautiful skies. So this is Uncloudy Day. Oh, they tell me of a home far beyond the sky, and they tell me of that land far away. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. Oh, the land of cloudless day. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. Oh, the land of cloudless day. Oh, the land of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. Oh, they tell me of an uncloudy day. And speaking of home, show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and it went right to my head. Wherever I may roam, by land or sea or foam, you will always hear me singing a song. Show me the way to go home, and it's shave and a haircut, 2 bits. Bye everyone, I love you. I miss you so much. See you soon.